Everybody, what's going on, dog? Hey, what's going on, everybody? We got a special sports show for you today. The Father's Day special.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
freestyling it today.
yeah.
And first of all, we gotta say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Yo, that's what I'm talking about.
Anybody can be a dad, but not everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And we was with the family today. We had went to Larry's Pizza,
Mm-hmm.
and we was rolling somewhere. We had stopped by this restaurant, and a dude was coming out, and he was about to be a father or dad, whichever one he choose. I don't know. But
Yeah.
when she walked out, I told wife he got him a Hellcat charge.
Oh man.
The way his face looked, he was like he got him two Hellcats. Let y'all figure that out. Oh man, it's just how it looked when she walked out. He walked out behind her. He was like, but he
Gosh.
was getting in the Hellcat though.
Yeah, for right now.
Yeah, it be like that sometime, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Gotta be careful who you mate with, man.
that Hellcat got him one.
Hey, they get you every time.
Mm,
But
yeah.
shout out to everybody who been watching the podcast, who been watching the Thinking Game, man. We've been loving the support, man.
Oh,
It'll help us grow, man. Help us get to the and we don't even got no script today. We just kind of freestyling today, just going live real quick, not too long.
right, right,
But
right.
good, let us know you've been watching the finals. The Celtics. I was telling y'all, messing
Yeah.
with Peel. He's talking about the unicorn. All they need
Mm-mm.
is one game. A unicorn only got one horn. You only need the horn to
Man,
work one time.
man, it's a wrap then.
So is he back on the injured list with his cow muscle? He back
Man, he
injured now?
done for, man. He done.
They don't need him. They don't need him now.
They do need him.
No, they don't.
Man, okay.
They up 3-0. They only won one. They let them win. I told them at work they let them win that game because they want to win back in Boston. Hey
No.
man, just go ahead and let them win that game so we can win back in Boston.
Okay. It
Man,
sounds good.
please.
It
Man,
sounds good.
please. Please.
Yo, hey.
So you think they gonna win the next game? You think the Mavs gonna win the
Hey.
next game?
Hey, yep.
And what and then what's that unicorn probably gonna come back the next game?
He's done for. Dude.
Oh
He,
man.
he got an injury. Don't even know. Don't nobody
But
even know how.
Jalen, he been shutting down Luca. I mean, not shutting him down, but he been slowing him down.
Man,
100%.
they adjusted.
Nino, he's ready to win Nino on him.
Yeah.
New Jack City. They like New Jack City. Nino Brown and G Money over there.
Uh,
I like how they don't let the media get in between them because, man, the media trying to mess them up, man, bad. Talking about Jalen Brown, the
yeah.
best player. And
Yeah.
who you think the best player? You think either one of them the best? Are they both kind of like one and the same almost?
Um, I think Tatum's better as far as skill level. Just me. I just think he's better. But I don't know. JB, he'll disappear on you too. He'll
I
disappear on
think it seems like Tatum kind of disappearing right
you.
now.
Right.
I know he,
But his stats are saying otherwise.
yeah, and that's why I was saying his stats are saying otherwise, but I guess it's not showing on the floor. It's not
Yes.
like standing out. Like people
Impact
want him to be
is
like Jordan or Kobe, but he not. I don't think he don't have that kind of. Those are different kind of personalities. You can't
yeah.
inject that into people, man. That's something that's in you. That's a chip that's in you. Everybody don't have that microchip in their brain. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
But
saying?
but he also, I
Uh,
think he also, trying to keep it hush, because they don't want to give no motivation, nothing like that.
yeah,
That's one
and
thing.
I think too. They just play together though. I like how they play together. Like it's the way Missoula has them running. I
Hmm.
mean, they almost play like an AAU team, man. They out there getting it. I mean, it's like they bonded. They all bonded together. You know what I'm saying? Drew Holiday was the best move for them. Period. I mean,
Yeah, he the
that
oldest
was the
too.
best deal. The best deal Brad Stevens made. I mean, hands down, getting rid of Marcus Smart, bringing in Drew Holiday. Best deal ever
Mm.
made. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
Because Marcus Smart was kind of holding him back. he played good defense, but offensively just wasn't efficient. Drew Holiday
Mm,
is just efficient all the
yeah,
way around the board. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Always
And
been too.
yeah, his defense is just still good, just solid, man. You know what I'm saying? Best two-way player.
Yeah, hands
Um,
down. Right now, yeah.
it's kind of like when the Bulls when they got Dennis Rodman. I'm not comparing him to Dennis Rodman, but when they got Dennis Rodman
Yeah.
along with Scottie Pippen and Jordan, I mean, to me that's the best trio, man. Like probably.
Mm,
I'm trying to think of one better, man. But somebody as far as versatility, defense and offense, both ways. I
yeah.
mean, who better than Jordan, Rodman, and Pippen? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you can even.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, and I
That's
don't think you
a,
can get better than that. I'm trying to find one in my head. I don't think. I mean,
yeah.
I know Jordan. I mean, LeBron, D Wade, and Bosh, but Bosh.
Nah, that's too there.
He
That's
now I know it's a different offense. It's just a different time, but different offense though. I mean, they I mean they didn't play defense like
mm,
that. Bosh did, but yeah, no,
what
wait a minute. Bosh did play a little defense. Yeah, he did. He played a little deep, but offensively, you know
you,
what? They kind of was kind of like Jordan.
you
Because
know.
Bosh probably played kind of like Rodman a little bit. He kind of stayed off in the corner, got the rebounds and stuff. And Rodman, D Wade and LeBron did most of the offensive work, kind of like
I,
Pippen and Jordan and stuff.
I put them in like
They'll probably be right behind the Bulls though. They're not better than them, but they're like right behind the Bulls, like number two. Cause
you know,
like I say, people who didn't watch Pippen back then, you have to go back and really watch.
man.
Dude was, I mean, he shut down the whole front court. Whoever he was guarding, they not getting off. They just
Yep,
not.
the best
Like I'm saying, I
one.
don't think people have realized when he stick his arms out how long that is. Like I'm 6'5" and my arms are long. He's 6'8". It's even longer. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying?
Right. I,
Like imagine your bedroom. He probably could touch the walls in your bedroom,
mm,
wall to wall. His fingertips on each wall. You know what I'm saying?
yes.
Now imagine trying to go around that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You
I
know what I'm
give
saying? So
what's his name? I think Drew is. I think the best person I could kind of put him on. You remember how Eddie House was for Boston?
nah, he
Yeah,
was a real good role player, but
yeah.
nah,
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
nah,
That's that spark that they need.
yeah.
It,
Because
I
Dennis
ain't saying.
Rodman, dude was getting like 20 rebounds in the game. Man, it's crazy. Against 7-footers, he's 6'8".
Yeah.
7-footers, man.
Yeah.
And man, Pippen doing everything, man. Shooting threes,
Mm,
dunking,
mm.
layups, and D'ing you up. Jordan was D'ing you up, fadeaway jumper. Dude
Man,
was the best post player. They had like a 7-2 player on their team. That's crazy, man.
man.
Luke Longley was like 7'2", man. And Jordan was the
Oh,
best post player, man.
what's his name in Sacramento? Uh,
Who?
gosh, what was his name in Sacramento?
You talking about Peja?
No, 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 no,
Vladdy?
no. The dark skin one, bald head.
Chris Webber?
No, he was just like they two guard or something.
Mitch
Gosh,
Richmond?
mm-mm. Gosh, what's his
When was
name?
this? What year was this?
That's that about the 2001, 2000, 2001. Dang, what's his
You talking about
name?
Bibby? No.
Nope, nope,
You talking
nope.
about for the you talking about for the Sacramento
King.
Kings?
Yes.
Tim Hardaway?
Nope, nope, no, no, no,
Not Mitch Richmond.
nope.
You
Uh,
said 2000, 2000,
yeah,
2001?
yeah, somewhere up in there.
Huh.
Gosh, let me
He was
see.
a guard?
Yeah.
Huh.
Gosh,
Uh, I remember the Chris Webber, Mike Bibby, and Peja Stojakovic era. I remember that, but
gosh, let me see. I'm about to see.
the Blazers always had some good players too. They just could never put it together. They had some squads though.
Uh,
Man, they had some squads, man. I mean,
it
I
was.
know Draymond Green was hating on Rasheed, but boy, Sheed was that dude in Portland, bro. He did everything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You talking about Father's Day? He had that Father's Day kind of game, Rasheed Wallace. Rasheed Wallace had that father's that old man walk, that little old man jumping, that shoot high jump. He played like somebody played at Boyle Park or something like that, a Hyman Park. That's how he played for real. Talk trash to you while he shoot that thing. The high top Air Force Ones, them heavy shoes. I don't know how he played in them shoes, bro. Oh man.
He might have came after that.
What's
God,
that?
I'm thinking of what's his name that went to that played in Sacramento.
Come on, Tyreek Evans? No?
Uh,
Was it before Tyreek Evans?
yeah, I think that was gosh.
What was he known for?
His defense and getting that spark when they needed it. Gosh.
Sacramento? For
Yeah,
Sacramento?
yeah.
Not Bruce Bowen, no. That's the Spurs.
My mind is
Um,
saying Bobby something, but I might be.
oh, Bobby Jackson. I know you're talking about now. Bobby
Was
Jackson.
was that
It's
his
Bobby
name?
Jackson. Yeah. Yeah, I know you're talking about now. Because you play with him on 2K. I know you're talking about. Dude used to get him, we used to do a draft on 2K.
Yeah.
2K1, was it 2K2, something like that? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Jackson. I know you're talking about. Yeah. I know exactly when you said it. Bobby, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yup.
That's
Because
who
he
it.
was a two guard, yup.
Mm-hmm. Give him that little spark in between. Like, oh
Because that's
damn,
when they had Kevin Martin. Was it K Mart?
was that him?
Kevin Martin, light skinned dude. You had that little flicked
That
jumper.
might be. Yeah, that might be.
Yep. It was
Yeah.
him, K Martin. It was somebody else, but yeah, had that little flicked jumper, man. No, I think Kmart came after Chris Webber now, but Bobby
Yeah, he
Jackson, I think
came.
he was there.
That's
Yeah,
it. Bobby J. Because I think he
yeah,
I know he was bald head
yeah,
and sometimes
yeah. I
wore a
know you talking
headband.
about.
Yeah, that's who he kind of reminded me of.
Who remind you of him?
Oh, Drew.
Man, Drew. Actually, to be honest, bro, he remind me of. I'm trying to think. It's a player in my head that I'm thinking about. He remind me of. Dude was so solid. I don't want to say Greg Anthony because
Yes,
Greg Anthony didn't play defense like that.
it was Bobby. It was Bobby Jackson. That's who
Yeah,
exactly who it
yeah,
is.
yeah. I know. When you said his name, I was just thinking about that. Um, Let me see from the '90s. Who does
Dang, it
Drew
was
Holiday
'08.
remind me
It
of?
was
Was it
'08.
'08? Yeah, I can see that.
Dang, that,
Yeah, I don't say he played with Kmart. I want to say he played with Kmart now. I want to. I remember. I kind of remember that.
dang.
Cause before that, the Kings weren't really about nothing. You know, they had Corliss and stuff, but he didn't really. And then, but he played with Chris Webber and them though.
Dang, he only played 2 years.
Yeah, he got hot a couple years, but he kind of
Oh
fell
no,
after
no,
they
no,
probably was like on the bench. He probably
no,
was
my
like
bad,
veteran stuff.
my bad. It was 12 years. I was about to say,
Yeah.
dang, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Who it remind me of from that era, man. He
Dang.
kind of like his own kind of player though, but it was a guy that remind me, cause he really they knew his name, but maybe somebody that played for the Rockets or somebody that played for those Blazers team with Clyde Drake. I'm trying to think who Drew Holiday. Is the name is in my brain, I just can't get it out though. Or somebody in the Eastern Conference.
Oh, so it was that old school.
Sometimes
It was
he
old
kind
too.
of remind me of Latrell in his prime a little bit too. Maybe
Who?
without all the dunking and stuff. He
Who?
real athletic like him. Um, um, my God, play for the Celtics.
Oh, Jalen Brown.
No, no, not Jada Brown. No, Drew Holiday. He's
Remind
like
you
an
of
athletic kind of dude.
Latrell Freewell. Oh my,
What's wrong with Latrell? I'm talking about in his prime when he played for New York.
that's who Drew Holiday remind you of.
Sometimes when I used to watch him
Oh
play, especially when he
man,
played for the
hey
Pelicans.
man, oh man, he's tripping. He's
What?
tripping. He's
What's wrong with
tripping.
Latrell? Latrell was cold. What are you talking about?
Yes, but you
Drew
comparing Drew
Holiday.
Holiday to Latrell
So you
Sprewell?
saying Drew Holiday not cold?
He good, but not no Latrell Sprewell good.
I think he may be a little better now that I think about it. Yeah, he may be a little better than Trust pretty well.
What?
I just think he just
Hey.
not as he don't he just not as outwardly he not as he seemed more like an introvert kind of person.
Yeah.
The trail's pretty well. I mean, did you ever see that video when they was talking to Brian Shaw about when he choked out
Uh-uh.
Carlissimo? He
Uh-uh.
said that he said they was in practice, man, and it just boiled over because PJ Carlissimo used to just talk crazy to players when he was coaching them, but he said off the court he was cool, but I don't think the trail didn't like him too much because the trail's from the South too, so I'm pretty sure that make a difference too. Being from Alabama, playing in Alabama and stuff, but
Uh,
they said he used to be in practice with his headphones on, talking about he a soldier, man, leave him alone. And PJ tells him, man, get your butt on the court, probably like get your A on the court, talking crazy to him.
no,
He said,
no.
man, you got one more time. He's like, you got one more time to say something to me.
No,
And he said
Spree from the mill. He from the mill. Well,
is
like, yeah,
he from where?
he from Milwaukee.
Well, he
That was,
played in Alabama though, right?
yeah. I think he
Know what I'm
played.
saying? In the South, being in the South though. I mean, he probably got baptized in the South. Alabama and playing for Alabama. Shit.
Yeah.
Boy.
I
And
thought he was. I don't know
he
why I was
said
getting him confused.
he said he told the coach, man, you got one more time, man. And
Mm-hmm.
he did it. He did that one more time. He said they still, he walked up to him, put them put them hands on him. Man. He said the crazy part is they had a team meeting and they said, what should we do? They said, man, they agreed to give him 10 games and suspend him for 10 games and he come back and play. And he said it wasn't even supposed to get out to the media or nothing. He said Brian Shaw said as soon as he was driving home, he heard on the radio talking about a trail Sprewell had choked the coach and the pictures came out of his neck and stuff like that. And it was like somebody leaked it out. Either the team did or somebody leaked it out or something like that.
Mm,
And that's when he got suspended for like a couple years behind that, indefinitely behind that. So
yeah,
pretty crazy.
yeah. That was the first. That was the first real suspension we didn't see in the league. I think that
Yeah.
think it was. Yeah,
Man, it's
was.
about trying to tell kids, man, you just gotta be careful out there, man.
Mm,
Cause
mm.
the street it's hard, man. I'm trying to get rid of the street stuff, the street code, man. Cause it be in you,
Yeah,
cause you've been in the streets for so long.
yeah,
That realize it's not gonna help you in the corporate world. You can't mix the two, cause it's gonna hurt you more
yeah,
than it help you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But sometimes you
Cause
gotta have your respect level. You gotta be there too, man.
but that's the thing in the corporate world. Respect in the streets and respect in the corporate world, two totally different things, right?
Yeah.
In the corporate world, only thing respect gonna get you is it's gonna make it more subtle. They gonna ease it in instead of forcing it in
Mm-hmm.
because they respect you.
Yeah.
Say, you know what, we're not gonna totally run them over, so let's just ease it in.
Mm-hmm.
Put a
Yeah.
little lube on it, ease it in, so it be subtle.
Pause.
But
No,
yeah,
did
pause. But yeah, but in the streets, if they respect you, if you put in their work, they ain't gonna mess with you at all. But in the
Yeah.
corporate world, though, people get messed with all the time. You hear about it. I mean, the documentaries are there, the stories are
Mm-hmm.
there.
Yeah, but
So, and there's people in jail because of that. Because of that word respect, man. That shit
yeah, hey,
they take it,
sometimes you got to take it there though. I,
man. Hey,
yeah,
ain't nothing. I don't know. Only a few things worth my freedom, and that word
mm-hmm.
ain't. I don't care because a lot of people that want the respect from, you don't even see them all the time. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and
Especially as you get older. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there who made that far.
mm-hmm.
When you become a father, man,
Yeah,
all that street code stuff, man, is for
mhm.
me anyway, it's out the window. Like I'm not even a street guy. No,
It's
you just
yeah,
grew up in the streets. You just learn it because you grew up in the streets. But it's
yes.
like when I saw, like I say, when I saw Scared Straight, I was like, yep, nope,
Mhm.
I'll be whatever. I'll be weak. I'll be whatever. I do not want to
Mm.
go to jail at all.
Shit, me, I had no family members to say, "Hey, this is not the spot."
When dude told him, he said, just because you come in here, read all this Malcolm
Yeah,
X and all this other dumb stuff, that don't make me your brother's keeper.
yeah.
It'll be a dude like me that'll dog you out. I was like, man,
Mhm.
that's real though. That's that
Yeah,
real talk, man, right there.
yeah.
What?
Mhm.
But that's how it is in the corporate world, man. Like even your own people, like you be thinking, oh yeah, this my brother. It's, oh yeah, I'm your brother, but come over here, man. That ain't your brother. You know, he said,
Yeah, but
so
they
what makes
ain't.
me your brother?
Yeah, yeah. But that's why, like I say, it's a good thing. Good thing
Huh?
is like with this sports stuff, man. Hey, some stuff ain't worth it. Like now, if you talking about like if it's something that's gonna cost me $25 million a year,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
know,
It will.
then I'll be like, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got about 50,000. Somebody rough them up though, but nah, I'm
Yeah.
just playing. I'm just
Yeah.
playing. Bleep that out. We gonna
Man, ain't
flush it.
nothing worth your money or your freedom, man. Especially when you become a father, man. You start
Yeah,
to realize that, especially when you done got out unscathed, you don't got no
yeah.
L's, you know what I'm saying? You like,
hmm
okay.
You got
Because it's
L's, but
hard,
it's,
man.
it's it's silent
You think
L's.
about it, we was talking about in the summertime, man. Why you
Mm.
think that in the summertime is more stuff that happened in the summertime? Is it the heat? Is it just too much time on people's hands?
It's
Because everybody out of school?
yeah, all of it contributing, man.
Yeah.
That heat, this is
Stay out the
different.
way,
It's a
man.
different heat out there, bro.
It is. Especially with August, July, August.
Man,
Whew. We got like 90 degrees, humidity.
man.
And man, you just happen to be outside. Dude talk crazy to you.
hmm
Man, there it is.
There it is. But you have to control it though. You gotta be able to control it and think.
Yeah. You see that pastor got shot, right?
hmm
The street pastor.
Yeah, they going to. Nah, I ain't gonna say they going to hell, but they wrong. They dead wrong for
Yeah, he
that.
forgave him, man. He said he forgave him, though. Hey,
Yeah,
that's
they
tough to
dead wrong.
do, though.
Man, that dude been out there as long as we been born, man.
Man, he be
I
talking. He do
know.
be talking. He do be talking crazy to people, though.
Yeah.
They'll talk about that. You just have to be out there to see it, though, man. He be
Yeah.
talking crazy, though.
I said, how you
I
gonna
know
shoot
on
the
the
devil?
university, he do. He be. I don't know what he do on JFK, but I know on university sometimes he be saying.
That, that even sound weird.
But you know he ain't too far from the hood though. Where he at on JFK and McCain, he ain't too far from the hood though.
But I'm just saying, at 30 years, I know he been out there at least 30. A hot,
Yeah.
a hot 30. And I ain't never heard, man, okay. But these young folk
Yeah.
ain't gonna play with you though. But that's, yeah,
No,
that's
they not. They're not gonna play with you at all. No.
Mhm.
They said he tried to take the mic and he didn't let him take the mic. That's when he pulled it out.
On JFK.
Yeah. You
I
know
ain't never.
JFK ain't too far from Camp Robinson. It's like right.
No,
You
I
know.
ain't.
You know where Hardee's is. You know where Hardee's
I know,
is.
I know where it happened, but I never heard him being on JFK like that. To
Yeah,
be,
he do both. He do that or he do university. I think he do
uh,
both.
uh,
Now, I don't be over there a lot on the north side like that, you know
uh,
what I'm saying? But when I do ride through there, I know that ain't far from the hood, though. I mean, right up the hill is Camp
hmm
Robinson and Levy and all that stuff. Camp Robinson, so,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that was
But,
say that
yeah, it ain't too
boy,
far.
and just where it's at, uh, don't nobody be over there like that on that little strip. I'm talking about as far as young folks just hanging out. Nah,
Nah, but they roll through that, though. I mean, it ain't too far from the hood, bro. I'm trying to
yeah,
tell you.
don't blame the hood for that.
What's that? No, I didn't blame the hood for that. I'm just saying that's where, that's
Yeah.
probably what dude was from. 20-year-old dude, you know what I'm
Mhm,
saying? That's probably
mhm.
where he was from. 9 times out of 10, I'm
Yeah,
going to say he's probably from back there.
yeah,
He
don't
don't live up
even.
in McCain. He don't live up there by, he probably don't live up there by the mall.
Yeah, yeah. But I think if I'm not mistaken, I read it was like he was trying to rob him or something.
No, he's trying to take the mic from him,
Uh,
like trying to mess him up while he was talking, and he
mm,
didn't want to give dude the mic, and I think that's when he pulled
yeah.
out on him.
So obviously he was catching the
Wow,
bus. he
man,
was
ain't no
catching.
telling.
He was catching the bus. That's the
He
only
was
thing
trying to
I can
challenge
think
him.
of.
I know who he won't do it to.
mm.
I bet you he won't run up on them Hebrew Israelites like that.
Yeah.
I bet you leave them alone. They gonna
Yeah.
have some fun. They
Hey,
gonna have
man.
some fun. And they got them candles lit. They got them candles lit too.
Hey, man.
Hey, boy, they ain't gonna play with you, man.
Mm. Mm-mm.
Boy,
That
they ain't
one
gonna play
bit.
with
Yeah, it's Father's Day, man.
you. Yeah, happy
It,
Father's
it,
Day, man.
man. Yeah, that's Father's Day.
So, man, how does how does being a father relate to sports, man? Then we probably gonna get up out of there. We talk about
Yeah.
that for a little bit. We probably get up out of this thing.
What was that?
How does Father's Day being a father relate to sports, man? To you?
Man, hey, like I said, You got to be Phil Jackson with this type of stuff.
You do have to be
Yeah,
Phil Jackson. Sure.
yeah,
Yes.
that's a fact.
Yes.
So you
A
gonna
little bit of
keep
Pat Riley, Phil Jackson, a little bit of Pat Riley.
uh,
It's another coach I was thinking about too.
not PJ,
Um,
not
no,
PJ.
no, no, not PJ. You get choked out. My guy from Utah, that consistency. Jerry Sloan,
Just oh yeah,
because
yeah.
he run the same offense. It's efficient and work. Then he coached Carl Malone and John Stockton. You know what I'm
uh,
saying?
you got to use what works. If it ain't working,
Sometimes your system they may not buy in
hmm
immediately, but you got to still have the system until the winning starts. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
And then they start buying in when the winning starts. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So yeah,
Or
being a leader, man, learning how to lead and coach. I mean, that's you're not taught that. Most dudes, you got to learn that. You're not taught that. You know what I'm saying? So
and
I would
so
tell any young woman, you got to let your husband. You picking your leader. That's
yeah,
what you're doing. You picking your
yes,
coach. You picking your leader.
yeah,
So allow him to learn how to coach you, especially
mm-hmm.
if you know you're not coachable, right? You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, from an analogy standpoint, are you coachable? You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Sure.
And, yep, yep. And that's one of the key things. You got to know who. It when the time comes, you'll know. Be like, dang, that wasn't a great hire, but you got to live with it.
That's
You
why you
got to
gotta do the
live with it.
scouting, man. That's
Yeah,
what
you got
scouting
to live
for, man.
with it.
You
You
got
got to
you
live
gotta look
with
at
it.
the scouting report. What
Yeah.
you want in the player. You gotta look at the
Mm.
scouting report, man.
Uh, uh,
Yeah,
yeah. There's
yeah.
one of the biggest things that people got to understand. Boy, it ain't easy, especially if you ain't had one. So you
Yeah.
really just learning on the fly.
Boy, for
Like,
real. Yeah, yeah. I think too, man. You as a father, you have to know and give yourself credit for the things that you do, even so, because everybody don't see all the things that you do all the time. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Um, it's just kind of how it go. Like if you're a person that run off validation, you
Mhm,
may not get all the validation that you want. You have to know that I signed up to be a father, I signed up to be a husband, and that's what I'm gonna do, whether I get validated or not. You know what I'm
right.
saying? This is how the game go. My kids don't have to tell me thank you, but they do, but they
Yeah,
don't have to because I'm
right,
their dad. I'm gonna handle it regardless. You
right.
know what I'm saying? I don't operate like that. Well, if they don't tell me thank you, I ain't doing it again. You know what I'm saying? That's
hmm
just not how the game go for me. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, and
something
and
you gotta think about too.
and
Even
see.
people out here saying that their kids don't come first, and it's like I don't know. I don't know how you feel about that, but for me, my kids, that's my invest. That's part of my investment as a parent. Like if you don't invest in your kids, you
Hmm
want to. That's like saying you want to have children of the corn,
Yeah,
pretty much. When you
man.
talking about your kids don't come first, like dude, your kids they can't defend for themselves.
Yeah,
They totally depend on you. You know what I'm saying?
man,
They be
man.
on talking crazy on the ground. Man, kids don't come first, man. You know what I'm saying? Marriage come first.
No, sir.
It just depends on the two people involved. Y'all silly. Yeah, your kids won't come first. But then you wonder why your kid got the Glock with the switch on the ground
I,
because of that. You know what I'm saying?
uh, yeah, that's true. And you can live like I say, man, like with fatherhood.
Yeah.
My son saved my life last weekend. Literally.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. I
literally.
seen that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. And when it went down, he didn't even think twice about it.
Yeah.
It was like a natural reaction, and as a father, it made me proud. Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about right there,
That's what's up, man.
dude. It's like, man, this
Shout out
stuff.
to the
That boy
son.
is good.
Good and terrible.
That's a little feel, man. That's a little
Yeah,
feel, man.
hey,
Stop the trailer, man. So,
yeah,
boy,
I
out
was,
there like a Marvel. Out there like a Marvel
mother,
superhero.
man.
God!
Hey, when And when you think about it, I was like, man, when you think about it, I was like, boy, you know the tail end of a trailer is the heaviest
Oh
part
yeah.
of
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir.
it, man.
100%.
Right.
Why you was doing it on the hill? I was thinking,
Yeah,
why he
why I
doing it
didn't
on the
chuck
hill again?
why I didn't chuck my tire? Why did I,
Yeah.
you know how
Oh,
when you
you
do
was giving it back to you. You was giving it back to your
yeah,
grandpa. Oh, okay.
dropping it out, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I ain't chalk the tires. You know how you do stuff,
Yeah.
you didn't done stuff
You know,
so
when you
much.
tired, when you get tired, you
Yeah,
start losing the fundamentals of stuff,
yeah.
man. I do it all the time, man. I had to start slowing down, thinking, like, okay, when I get out this
Oh,
truck,
hey.
I need to make sure I do this. I need to make sure
Yeah.
I do this. I need to make sure I do this. Because if I
Mhm.
don't, I'm gonna forget a step and I'm gonna hurt
Yeah.
myself
And
every
I
time. Yeah.
that's one of them things. I was like, I didn't did this before, but I've never,
Mm-hmm.
it was late. I was like, man, let me go ahead, drop this thing off and go ahead and go
Yeah.
get
Get to
something to
the
eat.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real,
Yeah, boy.
boy.
hmm But
Yeah.
that's one of them things though.
Then in the hood, like Father's Day in the hood, man.
Oof.
Father's Day for in the hood is different because Father's Day, dude, get that 30 pack, boy, sit down in front of the
Yeah.
garage,
Man,
talking crazy to each other.
hey. I might be over grandpa's house
Oh man,
tomorrow. I might go by
oh
grandpa's
man.
house.
What they be over there? They got that Keystone. What they drinking? That Miller, that
Nah,
Keystone.
man, they be drinking. He only drink that
They
hen.
gonna be out there sweating like a
Oh
bug, like they
man,
in the Zumba
leaking,
class. Be like they in the Zumba
leaking
class, boy. He said, boy.
out there leaking like a mug.
Trying to grill, drinking it, sweat
Man,
all on the burgers, man.
hey, li- hey, I'll be out there with the rest of them old heads out there. Listen to them
Oh
lie,
man.
lie and drink.
Boy, did I tell you, man, when I stopped the train, boy, I was out there on that track, boy. I stopped there with my brains, boy. If
Hey,
you don't put that Henny down.
hey, oh man,
Oh. Said,
yeah,
boy, I slapped a mule with these hands, boy.
that's my favorite one. Hey, that's my favorite one. Boy, I slapped the elephant to his knees with these hands. What? What?
Boy, you never saw an elephant in your life, not even at the zoo. Can't even, that's so
Mhm.
funny, man.
But yeah, like you say, just because them ain't your kids, that don't mean you can't be a father though. Cause hey, man,
Yeah, that's true.
mhm.
That's true. And anybody can be a dad in there dropping seeds, but
Yeah,
to raise that seed is totally different.
yo,
Very
hmm
much so. Like seeing my son run track, man, today, boy, man, I told wife, like I'm 41, I'm watching my son play sports. That's
yeah.
a crazy feeling, man. Cause I seen my dad, he didn't That's probably why I didn't play sports as much. Like I didn't realize how much of an impact that have, you know. So
Just
I
being
found
there.
out today. Yeah, just being there. Yeah. When he was excited when he woke up, he was like, "Man, I'm excited. I'm ready to run."
Yo,
I was like, "Yeah, that's what's up,
yeah.
man." And he went out there, he did his thing. He ran the 100, took a
Mm,
break, ran the 200, and he wanted to run the 400. They would have let him
mm,
do it, but they said it was too hot. They didn't want to let him do it, which I didn't
mm,
blame him. But
mm,
yeah, he wanted to get down. I got
yeah,
to get him some track cleats.
yeah,
You know, I'm finna get him right now. Now he want to do it. I'm finna get him
yeah.
right now. I got to go get the accessories. I'm gonna have to get him a gold chain. Have him out there like Michael
Oh man.
Johnson. I'm gonna have him out there like Michael Johnson. He
Hey,
said he want the shades like Jeremy Warner used to wear them little shades,
yeah,
man.
yo,
He said he want the
oh.
shades, man. I'm like, oh, I gotta get him right. I might have
Mm,
to get him a little cycling jersey or something like I be wearing on the podcast, something like this, or a short
yeah,
sleeve though. I might have to go get him some stuff like that, man, so he can be out there shining on them, man.
yo,
I
yo.
wish they sold them Michael Johnson cleats, them gold cleats, track cleats. I don't
Hey,
think they sell those no more.
you can find it. It
I
might
want to get
cost.
those what's the names, but man, they busting heads, man. Shit, I'm a dad now, man. Happy Father's Day, but I got man.
Yeah.
I want to get them Dion's, man. But shit, man, you got two
Hey,
kids and stuff, man.
I,
Shit.
hey man, I looked at them. I looked at them today. Me personally, I don't like those. I like
I
the.
like those. Them the ones I like.
I wanted the first ones, and they don't come to
First
this.
one, I seen. You know what, bro? I was at the revenue office, man, and I seen the dudes with the first ones on. They just too bulky. I don't know. Like they
No,
too heavy.
you
With
think
the
about
strap?
going
You talking about with the strap in the middle? You talking about with the strap in the middle, right?
Yeah, it was two kinds that had straps. It was two kinds. I'm talking about the original Diamond Turfs.
Yeah. With
Yeah.
the strap, with the little gold piece on the side, on the
Yeah,
strap, the
yeah,
little
yeah.
gold. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they too bulky. I don't know, they too big.
Mm, mm.
As I get older, man, I don't know. Them
I be
the
forgetting. Your feet
ones
a
he
little bit
came out
bigger than
with
mine.
now,
Your feet
huh?
bigger than mine. Your feet bigger
Yeah,
than
yeah,
mine.
you do got them little baby feet. I do. Yeah, you're right. You do got them little baby feet. When I
Hey,
seen you with
man.
them Iversons on, I said, man, you got them little Oshkosh feet, man.
No, hey,
Yeah.
man, I wear big. I got a big shoe, man.
You just said you didn't. You said I got a big
Yes.
feet. I wear a size 12 or 13. That's my size.
Oh, damn. Well, ain't that far
Yeah,
off then?
yeah.
No, it was the.
I
I'm
I take
getting.
care of my feet.
I want them for the nostalgia of them, cause man, them the first shoes I
Yeah.
had got from Scotty, man. Them Johns right
Oh,
there, yo, them was the first one, and I had them Johns like 4 or 5 months before they had dropped. Everybody was like, where they come from?
man, if he come back out with those cowboy, the ones that he just dropped, the black and white ones, if he come out with those cowboy colors, man, white with the
Mm,
blue stripes,
good to-
man, them ones was cold, man.
mm,
With the cowboy jersey, I
uh,
don't even like the cowboy. Them ones was cold though.
Man, I was so tempted to
I
buy a hat today.
oh Dion hat.
It was a Cowboys hat. It just had
Oh,
it had the red
I need
star.
to get more bucket hats. I need to get my bucket hat game over. That's what I need to get
Hey,
on. The bucket
Bur-
hat game. I need to get on that.
Burleson got them right now.
Burlington, no.
I've
Man,
been,
I ain't been to Burlington in a minute. Which one did you go to? The one on the north side?
man, you know it.
Are they do they still be ravaged, man? Or you gotta still get there early?
Man, you gotta get there
Yeah.
early. I was
Yeah,
like,
if you don't get
man.
there early, boy, that stuff be all over the stove, boy. That got ravaged, boy.
Hey.
Man.
And like I said, it's closer to me, but man, I really don't have to come to Little Rock like that unless I'm doing yards. So everything too far out
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah. We be everywhere though, boy. We be on
Yeah.
the north side. We be on Little Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I gotta go out to Sherwood, man. I gotta renew this gun permit here pretty soon. So I might have to go out there and renew this gun permit, drop that 50, get that done.
And also, hey, fathers, spend time with your kids. Hey, sometimes you
Yeah.
take them to the range.
Yeah,
They,
man. For real.
yep.
My kids like shooting. I told them we shoot fruit. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
man, you want to shoot a watermelon or something. I'm
No,
like, fuck, we
no.
shooting at yeah, we shooting like watermelons and what was the other one that's real cheap? The eggplants. Cause we can
Yeah,
buy those super cheap.
yeah,
Tear that mug up. Pop, pop, pop. Tear that mug up.
yeah, yeah. I'm trying to
Man,
get.
sometimes you gotta tell your kids this.
There can be only one.
Sometimes you gotta flex on them in the house. Like, do you know who you talking to? That could be
Yeah.
only
and and take y'all kids to the country too, man. Hey, they gotta learn
Oh
something.
yeah, man. Kids don't be one of the best of them bugs, man. Ah, it's
Yeah.
a bug over. Ah, ah, ah. You know, we was in the country. That didn't even matter because we always moving. You don't really feel it till you get in the
Yeah.
house. You bumped up.
Oh,
Kids
they,
now. Ah, ah,
hey, they'd be
ah.
allergic to them. Oh yeah, I got bit by a mosquito, swole me up. Goodness. But yeah.
Yeah, I gotta
Mm-mm.
get my truck, the water pump now. I gotta get that redone so I can go down there and cut grandma grass on the land.
Mm.
I cut it
Hey,
not too long ago, but I need to go down there and spray and cut, just keep it cut. But
man.
yeah, that water pump. I was driving my truck the other day, and I noticed that. That's why you got to pay attention to your car, young people. Pay
Yeah.
attention to your
Mhm.
car. I was driving it, and you know your temperature gauge usually don't go past a certain point.
Right, right.
But now it's starting to it be fluctuating. I was like,
Yeah.
nah, that ain't good. That's
Uh-huh.
probably the water pump.
Mm.
So I'm gonna get the water pump, radiator, and thermostat replaced all at one time. Just tell them to replace it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I need my truck, man. I was taking
Man.
some stuff and dumping it off at the landfill, and I was like, I don't like how that look. I'm gonna have to get that done.
Uh,
Cause boy, I need that truck, man. That's
uh,
another thing. I was thinking the next cars. I was talking to my wife. The next cars, when we get to that point,
Yeah.
it's probably gonna be Jeeps and trucks because the way the
Man.
roads are, man, you need to be high off the ground.
Hey,
Period.
man.
Get off the ground. No more cars.
Boy,
You just tear up your undercarriage, man. Tearing up stuff. Riding on the streets, man. It just,
Hey, I promise I've been seeing a bunch of people with them Broncos. I was like, everybody got a
I don't
Bronco or
know.
a
Yeah, I've
Jeep.
been seeing a bunch of those too. They too narrow to me. I don't
Mm,
know. Kind of like the older Broncos. Them
mm,
old Broncos was super narrow, man.
man.
Not the
Mhm.
one O.J. Simpson had. That one was wide, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about the ones after that, the little cheaper
Yeah.
versions. You know what I'm saying? Them things was
Yeah. I said, man, what is
little
this?
Bronco 2 or something like that. They called them things was super narrow.
Look great value. Look great
Yeah,
value.
you know what I'm saying?
Hell, no. But my daughter, she was driving my car, my
Challenger.
Challenger,
Yeah.
and I think the air didn't went out.
Ooh.
I'm debating whether or not I want to get it fixed for her or just have her experience the summer with. Hey,
Boy.
this is what it feels like when you have to buy your own stuff.
Yeah.
This is what it feels like.
Is
'Cause
it the compressor?
I don't
Is it
know.
the compressor or is it a leak?
I ain't fully checked. I ain't
Yeah.
fully checked. But I just want
Another thing, right? As a father, right? Stuff
to.
always break. You get other stuff fixed, then something
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
And that's why
But
I
you
always
know,
said,
we all had to
go ahead.
experience it. We all had to experience riding that summer with no air.
Bro, I had that 77 Impala, had no air, bro. Not at all. Let them windows down.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Oh, oh.
Man.
That's
Ain't got
just
no air. Right? Just stay at home. You don't got to ride.
yeah.
Just
You ain't
stay
got
at
to
home. I don't
ride.
care. Yeah, you don't got to ride.
Yes. Hey, you wanna spend your money on this and that?
My truck don't got no air. Let the window down.
hmm
Uh-huh.
And I kind of want to make up fix it ourselves. So this is what
Yeah.
it feels like. You know,
Yes,
when
sir.
you get your check and then you have to spend it on something else.
That's what I was trying to tell these kids, man. How much money do you think you gotta make? Like looking back now, as an adult, we in our 40s. How much do you think that you really need to make to own a house? Like that we didn't know about. Like how
Mm,
much you think you really need to make? You know, we barely get
uh,
into the game owning a house. You barely really have enough, but you don't think about after you get past closing and mortgage.
mm-hmm.
You don't think about the other costs. You just think about getting a mortgage. Oh, I can
Yeah.
afford that. The payments and stuff like that, I can afford that. But you'll think about when the HVAC go out,
Woo.
you know, or you have a problem. The line get clogged up. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying? Stuff
yeah.
like that.
You didn't put
You
tissue in the
know,
toilet. Now, yeah, girl, I got plumbing
boy,
issue.
man, call a plumber out. It's
Oh,
$150 service charge just to come
just to
out.
come out there.
Yeah,
Just to
you
come
know what I'm
out.
saying? Don't think about
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This this is one of them father's things, you know what I'm
Yeah, man.
saying?
Happy Father's Day. That's what that. Hey, that's part of the game. That's why we trying to tell y'all, man. Get some kind of post education, man.
Mm-hmm.
A regular job won't cut it. At some point, when you start getting in your 30s, you want to have kids.
Mm-hmm.
Getting in your 30s and 40s, man, you gotta have. It costs, man. The more it costs, the older you get, the more it costs, man.
Mm-hmm.
Health. If you gotta take care of your health, Lord been blessing me. Man, in
Mm-hmm.
general, just generally healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But like I said, I don't drink.
Mm-hmm.
I hardly, I don't do none of that stuff. Even when I was younger, I don't even think I drank before I started going to church. I don't even think. I may have did it for girls, but on my own, I didn't do it just for
Yeah.
girls or
Yeah.
whatever. Because girls like color, so I used to make martinis and stuff. But now, nah, I stopped doing that probably in my 20s though. I stopped drinking
Mm-hmm.
in my 20s. Even before I went to church, I just stopped drinking. I just didn't see a use to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
A use of it, you know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
been
Yeah.
generally healthy because, like I say, a lot of people in my family, um, alcohol messed them up, like liver stuff like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
or diabetes. So I was kind of attentive to that. I don't want diabetes. I don't want nothing going on with my body if I
Yeah.
can control it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Period. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have kidney failure. I don't want none of it. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't control the eyes. I was blind. That runs in my family, so I can't control that unless I get LASIK or something.
Yeah.
Also used to wearing glasses. It'd be weird not wearing glasses
Yeah.
though. It'd be kind of
Yeah.
weird.
And it was weird how my stuff. happened. It was like it skipped me, went to the kids. Like it skipped
Yeah.
grandma, mama, and then went to the kids. Like everything that they had to go, everything that they have to go through or been
Yeah.
going through,
Yeah.
it skipped so many. I was like, how the?
Wow.
It was like, nah. Like my daughter had the same. Well, my great grandma didn't have this surgery, but
Yeah.
my daughter and my cousin
Yeah.
both came out with the same kind of eyes, like, and they had to have that surgery. It was like,
Mm-hmm.
damn.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like I
Another
said,
thing, Dad, is being a father, young man. Health insurance.
man,
You get the family plan, especially now. We're looking at $800
man,
a pay period,
yeah.
not one time payment, a pay period.
I don't even want to look
Bef-
at it.
Before you get your check, you could be looking at that before you get your check that comes out. So that's
uh,
something to think about.
I don't,
You don't
hey,
want to play these games.
and one thing about it, just don't look at it.
Yeah, don't look
Don't
at it,
look at
man.
it because it's gonna hurt your heart. It's gonna
That's
hurt
just part of the game, man. You want to play the family game, that's part of the game, man.
your
It's like in the NBA, you want to play the NBA, it's part of the game. Rules to the game, man.
mm-hmm.
Cause boy, you get caught without it. Take your kids to the
But
hospital if you want to.
yeah.
When that bill come, you be like, how much?
Can I get a
Man,
payment plan?
man, if they even do that, some hospitals now they want you to pay up front. Shoot,
Yeah, but I
man.
think they passed that bill or something like that. Well, no, they passed it where it won't go on your credit thing.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you man, get your stuff in order before you have a family. It's cool. It's cool having a family,
Yeah.
but yeah, get your house and everything you want in order first, and then at least,
And that's what we talk about on the Thinking Game podcast that come on Thursday. Y'all should check that out.
yes,
We talk
sir.
about those things. Why it's important to make money. People say it ain't all about the money, but I beg
Hmm.
to differ. It costs
Yeah,
money. Life costs money. It's
yeah,
not free.
yeah.
You want to have a family that costs money. You want to have a wife that costs money.
Hmm.
If you just want to live on your own free, that costs money too. It's not
Man,
free at all. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
And if you can listen to a person's perspective and some truth, it may set you free. But some people,
Without
they don't want to
arguing.
be free. They don't want to be free. Some people don't want to be free. They
Yeah,
just want to be. They just want to stay where they at. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You can listen
So
without arguing. Listen to
yeah, for
listen.
sure.
No,
Yeah, for
listen to
sure.
understand, and
Yeah.
not listen to argue a point.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I think we talked about that on the last podcast too. It was a
Yeah.
proverb. It was like a person listens to learn, or something like that.
Hmm.
Something like that. A wise person seeks
Yeah.
a learning, but you listen to learn. But yeah, learn from other people's experiences, and it give you the advantage going forward. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So, because I think, like I said, we tricked ourselves that education ain't important somehow
Hmm.
as a culture, and
Hmm.
now you starting to see the effects of people saying, "I can't even afford
Yeah.
to buy a house." Yeah, working at Walmart, yeah, buddy,
Yeah.
you probably can't afford
Yeah.
to buy a house.
Yeah.
Working at Amazon, you probably can't. You don't even
Mm.
have time to go to closing because you're working 12 hours a day. When you got time to close on it,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you get a career job, you get paid time off.
Hmm.
Most of the time, you're not doing manual labor unless that's what you want to do. Everybody
Yeah.
different. Some people like doing manual labor, but
Mhm.
not my thing. And a lot of times, you get a lot of flexibility in your time, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Like but I think we had talked about it. I think we had talked about it uh a little while back, and it was like trying to make a career out of jobs that's only supposed to be temporary.
oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
and
Yeah, you got to understand this job is temporary. Like when you get this job,
hmm,
like what's the this like understanding? Like I'm not gonna be at this job for no more than 3 years
yes, yeah,
tops.
hmm,
I shouldn't be here no more than 3. You got to tell yourself that though, as an
hmm,
individual. You know what I'm saying? And some people don't even think like that. They don't have the foresight, I guess, to think like that. And And then when you try to tell them that, they think you telling them something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes some people's culture, their family culture, sometimes is all about comfort and complacency. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And to go past that, it's kind of hard because you haven't been showed. I went through that. I had to,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, go through that myself. It's like I want more, not from a greedy standpoint, but to be able to have access to different opportunities and stuff by, elevating my skill set and education. You know what I'm saying? So, because that's what people pay you for. People don't realize
Yeah.
people pay you for your skill set.
Mm.
And the more skills you have, that's what you get paid
Yeah.
for. That's why NBA players get paid a lot because
Yeah.
their skill set is in basketball. That's what they crafted from elementary all the way up to college. And your
Mm-hmm.
skill set is good enough, you get paid this much money. Well, same thing in the career. If you put kids on the track and they craft in IT or they craft in construction or you craft in
Mm-hmm.
management or anything, by the time you get to college or old enough, your skill set is high enough, they're gonna pay you for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
Period. That's just what it is.
yeah,
So,
yeah, that's true. And that's why I tell these young boys now. I said, man, y'all good at doing all the wrong stuff. So just imagine you put that same time and
man, that's how I
energy.
was exactly into the right stuff. Right. Yeah.
And
I
it's
was
like,
good at selling girls dreams. I was good at it,
yeah,
man. Boy,
yeah,
you buy these
Martin.
magic beans, you gonna have a
Yeah.
beanstalk in the morning. I promise you. If I say these magic beans, you can have a beanstalk growing in the morning. And all I need you to do is just buy the magic beans. That's all I need you to do is buy the beans.
Uh,
What happens after that, that's on you. But I'm
uh,
telling you, if you plant these beans, it's a beanstalk that's gonna grow. And then God showed me if you take that and do it in the corporate world, you may
mm.
be on to something.
You on to something, man. I said, but
And
also
ever since then, I've been on to something. You know what I'm saying? So,
I, also that's what I'm learning also too, Mike. That with it being in the internet era, we got a we got a chance to create so many bosses. And being a boss is not just is it's a lot of work. It's a
it is.
lot of work,
Yes.
and sometimes it's some stuff you just need to hire somebody or whoop the whoop
Yeah.
whatever. But they have the technology and everything that they got right now. They couldn't have gave it to us back then. They couldn't
Yeah.
have. They couldn't have.
And
But
see, in this one aspect, we need to make this a podcast thing too, talking about being a boss. But the thing that's hard
mhm.
about before we get off here, because I know I ain't think we was here an hour, we're pretty close,
Right,
but
right.
about being a boss is finding people that wants to work just as hard as you do,
Yeah.
and but going through that, you know how you see somebody like if you hire your homeboy to cut grass with you, he not gonna feel like because you his homeboy, he don't have to work as hard. You know what I'm saying? You gotta deal with stuff like that. You know what I'm
Mm-mm.
saying? That's
Mm-mm.
stuff people don't talk about.
They
If I
don't.
hire you in, I'm
Hey,
sitting here
man.
cutting the grass, but you don't want to weed eat. You know what I'm saying? You just sitting there watching me cut the grass, but you want me to pay you at the same time. Like how that supposed to work? You know what I'm saying? That's
No,
all. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of stuff. Because there's kids out here, they know how to use social media.
yes.
You can actually be a social media manager for a company. They will pay you to
Mm-hmm.
post for them, make content for them.
Like,
And some kids, they got the skill to do it, but they don't even know that that's even a job, or they don't want to do it because they don't want to work. You know what I'm saying?
hey, I was trying to do that for my job. We might have to cut this stuff out, but I was
I
trying to
can
do
turn
it.
it off.
No, no, this fine. But uh,
Or don't say their name. Just say your job. Just general.
well,
Be in general.
a company. I
Yeah.
was like,
There
man,
you go.
look. I said, look, I can control social media. I said, the only thing I just need is just give me full range. When I say full range, I know how to do certain stuff to where
Yeah.
it's not gonna be
For sure.
disrespectful, whatever.
Oh, for sure.
I
Yeah.
said, man. You have to like one thing about it, and I always tell people, you can get older, but you have to adjust to the times.
You do
Not,
have to adjust to the times. You do.
nothing wrong with how we was taught back then. There's nothing wrong with it. But sometimes I said, man, the social media era too big. It's too big,
That's why the thing with young kids understand your social media is actually your brand. That
man.
could get you a job, but not even having to fill out the
Man.
application. People looking at your social media. Hey,
Man.
this guy's awesome. I'm gonna have to bring this guy in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for sure.
And I know sometimes I might come off as like kind of aggressive, but I was like, listen, y'all hire if y'all do hire somebody to do this, I'm gonna be highly upset. No, I won't, kick over tables and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But I'm also saying that it was my idea to begin with. Also, like it's my
that's
idea.
why this last semester that
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking a business class, intro to business management or something like that. I got to figure out how can I get with to help me write a business plan because that's what I'm gonna try to do a business plan on, like the CTM, but make a media company, right?
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah,
that's
and
it,
put all our skills together, pretty much, all our skills
man.
together, pretty much, and that's what we're gonna do.
Hey, we'll have to
So
talk
that's
offline. We'll have to talk
oh, for sure.
offline.
We gonna talk now.
Well,
I'm just putting it out there too, because people be like, you know, how people think you just started yesterday. They don't
yeah,
realize we've been
yeah,
doing this for years. They think you just
yeah,
started yesterday. How did you get there? It's like, man, we've been doing this for years. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
But you know what I'm saying. So, and I was telling wife that like that's what I'm trying to do. Like, figured out the back end part of it, the operational part. That's the part that I'm not in the dark, but I need to know more before I just get like fully
Yeah.
like, okay, let's pull the trigger and get it popping. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Because I know like doing something like that, you gotta have somebody do editing. You can have somebody like
yes.
say do social media. You gotta have
Mm-hmm.
somebody probably to help you get the topics and stuff. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And that behind the scenes stuff. Have somebody do thumbnails. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like have you ever watched Marquise Brownlee on YouTube?
No, I don't think. No.
He does a lot of tech reviews, but he did a tour of his studio, and
Mm-hmm.
he has like a staff of people, and they all do different things. As far as it's like a machine how they do it.
Yeah,
One dude do the thumbnail.
yeah.
It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? And dude be getting like millions of views, bro. He got like probably over 2 million subscribers, but that's his machine though.
Man,
And I mean, he got so much of an influence on tech reviews. He could pretty much bankrupt a
yeah.
cell phone company if they put out some
Yeah.
crap. You know what I'm saying? He could bankrupt them just like that. You know what I'm saying?
That-
But
my
yeah.
my favorite line that I always use. I said, man, y'all think the streets grimy? You ain't
Mhm.
seen the corporate world yet. Yeah,
Boy, it's
you ain't
super grimy.
seen it. Yeah. But you
Super
have to
grimy.
learn. You have to know yours. You have to know your stuff too. You have
Yeah,
to.
some stuff you learn by going through the grimy stuff though.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's why I want to go to law school though too, to learn about that paperwork for real.
Yeah, because you love to argue and shit.
Who? Huh? You
Power
right, I
up.
do.
Power up.
Yeah.
Power up. Hey, hit the power.
Or come at you with a different perspective to make you think. You're like, wait a minute, I'm arguing, but wait a minute, he actually said something that makes sense. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute, what's going on here?
Uh,
Oh man. What's going on here?
hey, man. Hey,
Yeah.
man.
Well, you can reach somebody what they thinking that on their level. That's what be fun. That's why I think that's what my brain be like. When I be even working in IT, you can reach somebody like, oh, well, let me help
Mhm.
you think about it. You know what? I never thought about it like that. Man, you might be on to something.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Man,
But yeah, go ahead.
yo, no, yeah, it's about time to wrap it up.
Yeah, we finna wrap it up, man. I was just about to say that. Guys, we finna go and wrap this thing up. Thanks for watching the CTM Sports Talk for regular people.
There can be only one.
Well, that's that was one of the coldest scenes, man. Highlander, boy. But yeah, guys, we about to sign out this thing, man. Thanks for watching. Anybody who come back and watch this, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to hit the like button. Shout out to all our supporters on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all the platforms, CTM TV LR, and we are signing out.
Yes, sir.